We have been so lucky to have the kind of women that are gravitating to us, that they are sharing the word about what we do. The women that come to us are ranging all the way from the most elite leaders, really. Women like Angie Hicks from Angie's List, and Coco Mears, and Genevieve Fears, and Kitty Lynch, and I could go on, but women from every different level who are in leadership positions, but also women who want to get there, women who are thinking about making career changes, women who are just students and starting to dip their toes into the industry. And then we have women from nonprofit organizations that have had a lot of challenges throughout their life and never thought there'd be an opportunity that they could sit down in a room and connect with someone who is really at the top of their field at this level. But we make those things possible because we know how critically important it is to have every voice at that table.
Women Tech Founders has been a big part of my life, and I've been so fortunate to get to know Terry and so many of the other wonderful women who run this. So much hard work goes into everything, including today, and it's all volunteer-based, which is incredible. So thank you, Terry, and all the women who do all this amazing work to connect the community.
I mean, when I moved here, as I said before, 10 years ago, I could count the number of female entrepreneurs on my hand at any tech event. One of the biggest reasons why I'm supportive is because I want to see more of us start businesses and more of us raise capital and more of us do great things, because we should, and because we're equally as capable as our male counterparts at starting and running a company. That's certainly one of the biggest reasons I'm a part of it, is to just support other women who are doing amazing things in this city.
Well, it's a safe place. We can ask a lot of different questions. We can feel like we can talk to one another in ways that maybe we aren't necessarily comfortable with in our everyday workplace or in a space that's more male dominated, where people aren't necessarily, they don't look like us.
I really decided to spearhead the initiative of sponsoring WTF because of an article that I saw in the Trib one Sunday morning, reading the paper. And it was an article about Terry and what she was doing at 1871. And really, it went into a little bit how few women there are in the tech industry and leadership positions, and how they didn't really feel that they were getting the right exposure, or the exposure that was promised to them. For sure, when I saw the WTF moniker, that immediately drew my attention and made me want to read the article. But once I did, I really related to it as another professional woman in an industry that's very much like tech, and that it's a powerful industry in the city, but an industry where less than 10% of the women are in the industry, and even fewer than that as leaders. So it really resonated for me. When people from different industries collaborate, I think that that's when creativity and ideas really happen, because it gets you out of your own bubble and gets you out of your own ecosystem, and really gets you thinking and being able to connect people together. So it's really exciting.
The alliance of relying on other women who are in your shoes or aspiring to be in your shoes. In addition to that, you have a support system. Growing a business is extremely hard. Moving up the ladder as a woman is extremely hard. So to have allies, to have people who can refer you to other resources is without a doubt a huge benefit, and something that I have had the pleasure of being a part of and taking advantage of.
I want to just talk about my experience. So I was part of Women Tech Founders pitch competition at one of their conferences a few years ago. And through that conference, I was actually able to get my very first investment in my tech startup.
The issue of women in technology is no longer a secret. It's a challenge when it comes to diversifying the space.
Like walking in, there were literally hundreds of women, and there was so much energy, and I personally was so intimidated. But then I started to notice the way that everyone was welcoming each other, the way that women were connecting with each other. And the folks who I saw first just during like the networking period, then were up on the stage and sharing their stories and sharing also like some of their struggles. So to be an entrepreneur, like you have to be willing to risk a great deal. And to get up on stage takes vulnerability and risk too. So when you see people doing that, it kind of like levels the playing field, makes you feel more comfortable.
I cannot imagine my life without Women Tech Founders event. Like nothing would have changed if I didn't go to that first event. So when you examine it, it's just unbelievable.
And I'm thrilled to be a part of Women's Tech Founders. This community is starting to grow significantly, and being a female funder in a community where there are more female founders than ever makes sense to just continue to move, touch, and inspire other funders to empower women across the board.
This event is great. It's really one of the best platforms to hear about the new innovation in the tech world.
WTF, Women Tech Founders, being part of this community and getting to know other women that are founding amazing businesses.
I think within the tech and startup space, we need to kind of redefine what that image of a tech startup founder looks like, and we need to really highlight the fact that women are incredibly accomplished and brave and are, achieving and growing wonderful things. I think they've been an underserved population within the tech startup space.
So I've attended a number of WTF events, so this is definitely a great place to be. I am a women tech founder, so very supportive of all of the companies that are up there.
I believe in women tech founders because I think it gives women an opportunity and a space to be elevated and connect with a larger network.
Women Tech Founders does is just create this strong, incredible community of women who are coming together to uplift each other, and in doing so, uplift themselves.
What is it that we truly value as women tech founders? So the answer lies in the essence of who we are. And we are WTF!